Hey guys, welcome back to Scott's Tech Bites. Today we're on episode 8, I believe, of American Truck Simulator. Yeah, so let's go ahead and check out what the job market's got for us. The last episode we hauled a excavator from Stockton down to Barstow. Was a decent little haul, I must say. I enjoyed it. This, there isn't really that much here that's worth hauling, to be honest. I mean, the best one would be tablewares at $12.51 a kilometer. Might have to take something a little bit shorter. That could be a nice trip, you know, haul plows. Pay isn't the best, but we'll definitely get some experience for it. So I think we'll go with that, just because. Off camera, I did drive to the nearest service station. We did need some service on our truck, but nothing too serious. I think it was $300 or $400. Looks like our pickup destination is just down the road here, which is kind of nice, We're going to need to grab some fuel, as we are getting pretty low. That's no big deal. There we are. Let's see what dispatch has got to say. Awesome. I think it's going to be around the other side of that building. Just our luck. It's what we normally always get. Not a big deal. I'm just glad to be hauling, that is for sure. I think the beginning of next episode, I will take you guys through the Steam Workshop and show you which mods I do have downloaded and installed. Yeah, so let's get under this. There we go. Alright. Get hauling, shall we? Oops. That happens from time to time. Jam on the wrong button there and lock it up. Just love the sound of that turbo. This is a relatively light load, as you can tell by the way our truck is behaving. Oops. I am a little bit of an aggressive driver. Sometimes it benefits me, sometimes it negatively impacts me, but that's how I drive in real life. That's right, I am one of those. There we go, and our speed limit is 80. But like I said, we are going to need to stop for fuel. We don't need to rest, so we'll just go ahead and pull in here. It's kind of nice that this one's so convenient to get to here. I'm still so amped, still very excited. The fact that they actually implemented the gear selector on the dash like that makes a huge difference. It's pretty much the biggest selling point on switching over to the 1.2 beta in my eyes. I mean, there's a few other really nice features, but at the end of the day, man, I'm here for that. I've been looking at several different options of getting that gear selector on my dash. Different mods. I've also tried telemetric. I don't know exactly what it was, but basically it allowed me to use my iPad as a dashboard, which was cool and all, but yeah, I shouldn't have to do that. It was interesting, to say the least, and we're gonna have to turn off here. We just can't catch a break on getting a straight stretch of road, can we? Hopefully I'm not holding you up here, cop. Too bad he's gonna be behind us now. Should be able to run this load in high range pretty much all the way across. It's not too bad. Let's hope traffic isn't as bad as it would be in the daytime. Now we'll set it at 90 and hopefully the cops don't give us... Actually, let's back it down just a little bit just in case we do come across some hills. I don't want another ticket. I really don't. And we just gotta keep an eye on that speedometer and the speed limit signs. I gotta keep reminding myself. If not, I'm gonna end up bankrupt due to speeding fines. I do have a lead foot. It just changes so quickly, and it can catch you off guard in a matter of a moment. So you really got to be keeping an eye on it, that is for sure. We'll just set her down. And I could have swore that I did sign out of Steam again. I don't know what's going on there. I think the only traffic that we have here is what's behind us, which is kind of nice, but at the same time, we don't want cops following us, that's for sure. Not that I'm doing or hauling anything illegal, but if we were, yeah, I mean, you know. That's kind of funny sounding, the way it just went up and down over those hills there. You hear the turbo spool and then you dip down into the valley and you hear the Jake brake. It's kind of funny. I like it though. Some beautiful sounds on this mod, that is for sure. If you guys haven't checked it out yet, please go to the Steam Workshop and find it. It's definitely worth the download. There's a truck stop right here that we don't have unlocked, or a truck dealership, I should say. We don't have unlocked that I would kind of like to unlock, but we'll get to it. get this brought down to 48 kilometers an hour before that cop decides to give us a bit of a hard time. Sitting at about 485 kilometers from destination. Still quite a little ways to go, but that cop is really tailgating me. Let's get back onto the high side of things. Come on over if you're coming, dude. Oh, those sounds are just unreal. The cop still seems to be tailgating us. Trying so hard not to get a ticket, that's for sure. I'm hoping to get this loan paid back as quickly as possible, that way we're back in the black. But I'm not going to stress about it. As long as we got a solid income, I'm not overly concerned. Yep. I'm still anticipating the release of the Peterbilt 389, I believe, that's coming to this game. Hopefully soon. I'm expecting it to come out just about the same time that Nevada, California. Can't remember the next state that's actually coming out, to be honest. That seems to have slipped my mind. Arizona, yeah. I'm pretty sure it's going to come out right around the same time Arizona is released. But who knows? Who really knows? If it's going to be anything like this W900 and the amount of detail and very fine job they did with this truck, I hope they put that level of detail into 389. And if that is going to be the case, then I don't really mind waiting. That is for sure. And I seem to be losing my voice. I don't know why. I'm not exactly excited about that. Really can't wait to get that sleeper bunk for this truck. That is going to be exciting. Really looking forward to a couple levels from now, especially when we start getting into, you know, the old school paint jobs and some more lights for this thing. Really want that Eaton 18 speed too. That's gonna be amazing. Right now we just got the 13 speed, which has proven to be enough, I guess, but I just like the gearing of the 18, you know? You got your highs and you got your lows and everything just seems to work in between. 355 kilometers to destination. So far, we're incident free. Let's hope it remains that way. Let's really hope it remains that way. In one of the upcoming videos, I'm not going to say which one or how long it's going to be until it's actually available for upload for your viewing pleasure, but I'm going to try to do a heavy haul. Now this could be the transformer, it might also be the locomotive, which I'm still on the fence about. But if you guys have any suggestions on what you'd like to see, you know, whether it be the transformer or the locomotive, leave that in the comment section below. And I'll take it into consideration, and we'll try to figure out which one we're going to haul. Just rolling right along. Traffic is starting to pick up a little bit, which I guess to be expected rolling through a city at 5:30 in the morning. That's fine by me. There don't seem to be any traffic problems, but there are quite a few cops, that is for sure. I think we might want to get back in our truck here now. I just seen a car kind of cut in front of us. I don't really want to run anybody over today. It's not on my list of things to do. I always find it so difficult to think of things to talk about, so I think during any long, quiet pauses, I'm going to throw in some music. Just some nice laid-back, chill, probably a little bit of bluegrass or some country style music, just to really set the mood, I think. Not sure if that car is new or not, but it's pretty looking. It's pretty looking. 200 kilometers to destination. This trip is going really, really smooth. Almost too smooth. Not exactly sure where we're hauling this into. It's probably going to be a Bushnell site, so I think the yard's going to be pretty big and open. Not 100% sure yet. We shall see in due time. That's one thing I really don't practice enough, is backing up. Proper backing up. Found myself a lot of the time on multiplayer. I was actually, jumping outside of the truck and using the outside view to back up. But I don't really want to do that here for you guys. I want to keep it first person view as much as I can, and work with what we got. It's coming into 10 after 7 here in the morning. Looks like a beautiful, beautiful day ahead of us. Let's see if we can't get some goods hauled. Get this on over here. Looks like I'm gonna have to get off the highway up here, so I'm gonna have to switch lanes, but this guy don't seem to know what the hell he's doing. Come on, buddy. That was a little rough, but I mean, I had to get in. Yeah, I can't miss my lane. Who knows where that would put me? It put me 2 miles down the road before I'd get turned around. There we go. So I think this is going to be our first time coming through one of these here green arrows. This should relieve a lot of traffic congestion at these set of lights. This particular type of light. Like I said, I also do have the longer yellow light mod put in here. I just found that the yellow lights in the previous versions were a little too quick, and I mean, you never really had a chance to act. So Looks like we're going to be getting a green arrow here pretty quick. There it is. I mean, that even changed a little bit fast, but that is what it is. Still good on fuel, which is kind of good. Just rolling through here. I was thinking about stopping for fuel, but we have plenty. Plenty. Seems like 3 high might be the sweet spot for the in-town driving. So easy to switch down to 3 low, give you enough juice to get up and go when you need to. But still prefer that 18 speed, boy. That 18 speed's something else. Just the perfect setup. In my online game, I actually got the 625 horsepower engine, and you pair that with the 18 speed, and boy, you can haul anything. Hardly ever have to slow down up over hills. Just a nice nice setup. So I think that's what we're going to eventually try to get into here. And yeah. I do believe I told you guys back in some of the first episodes of this series that I didn't want to mod the game as much. But, you know, those sounds just got a little bit mundane and a little unrealistic in my eyes. So since I've upgraded to the 1.2 beta and the Steam Workshop seems to be working pretty flawlessly, I decided to go ahead and give a couple of these simple mods a try. I'm not going to be editing the economy or anything stupid like that. I don't fully agree with that stuff. I don't want to cheat myself any money. Now, with that being said, I do have a modded profile downloaded that has somewhere like $900 million, but I think that's going to be mostly used for heavy haul scenarios where I'm not guaranteed to deliver the load just because of some circumstances. And sometimes you just can't deliver those heavy hauls because the bridge might be too low, or you might get brought up in a sign, or sometimes just the infrastructure won't allow it. But I think when we do those types of hauls, we will be doing it on the other profile just so it don't negatively impact this side of things. I'm trying to keep this as career oriented as possible and try to keep things as realistic as possible, so that is the direction we're heading with this. And why I'm not doing the speed limit is beyond me. There's so many things just pulling out past me here. Maybe I should pick it up a little bit. I don't want to get too overzealous here and start blowing speed limits out of the water. And we are coming up to a toll road by the looks of it. Pretty sure this here is for trucks only. So should be able to roll on through that one. That is very sweet. I'm actually going to jump back in this lane just to prevent any incident. If I'm not mistaken, I think this bridge leads us in towards San Francisco. I'm probably mistaken. I don't know why. I don't want to go through San Francisco. I hate driving in San Francisco. Anybody with the G27 wheel that uses the actual advanced manual with the clutch and the different gears, I'm sure you can relate to what I go through when I hit the hills of San Fran. It can be a bear sometimes, let me tell you. Sometimes it can be downright rude. But it actually looks like our destination is just going to be here off onto the right. So we'll go ahead and get slowed down for that. Bring it on into 4 high. I can't even see that car hardly. See if we can scare him out of the way. Well, I'm not gonna waste time. I'm gonna get out of here. Just to come to another red light, that's just my luck. I usually get into the habit of setting my parking brake at red lights. I know it's not the most realistic thing to do. I've never really ever seen a trucker do it, to be honest, but it just makes things a little more comfortable over on this side of things, so whatever. We shall do that. There we go. Still really amazes me, and I've played online with quite a few different people, and don't get me wrong, I enjoy everybody's company online. Anybody who wants to come haul with me, please do so. You know, I like a good crowd, that's for sure. But it amazes me how many people don't quite understand and grasp the concept of the wide turns you got to make in these big rigs. And my dude's getting tired again. Seems like my dude's always tired. Shit, we didn't even really travel anywhere and the guy's yawning. This is going to be a pretty simple drop off though. We should be in and out of here relatively quick. Yeah. I don't want to skip, man. I don't know how many times I got to tell you that. I don't think I've ever hauled to, oh yes I have, that's right, because I've always used to have to put them in that siding there. See if we can't get our number 2 mirror up here. Oop, wrong way. See if we can't get this the first try. It would be nice to be able to see it. There we go. I'm over a little bit too quick, I think. And we'll cut her back this way, and hopefully that'll put her right in for us. Not like that. Now we're going the wrong way with it. I'm gonna have to straighten up here real quick. Not a big deal. Are you gonna accept this? Thank you. There we are, guys. Another load officially delivered. So we burned 55 gallons of fuel, which makes no sense to me because I pretty much have everything put on, like the Canadian stuff, metric, standard, whatever it might be. That should be reading liters. I don't know why. We got distance driven is in kilometers, and the fuel consumed is in gallons, which, anyway, guys, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe for that weekly update. Every Saturday, we're bringing more great videos out for you guys. Don't forget to smash on that like button. Leave a comment in the comment section below. And until next time, peace.